We, all of us, have been taught way too long for the last 100 years about business that it's a dirty game, that it's a sharp elbows game, that if you're nice, you'll get walked all over game. It's not true. And I think it's fucking time we start talking about it. Are you, seriously, it's not true. It's fucking not true. It's not true. And it's fucking time that we talk about it. The people that are the kindest, most honorable, when you're so good that you have no negative intent for anybody else and you don't do wrong things, you move fast. Do you know how many of you waste unlimited amounts of energy and time being mad about some dumb shit? Do you know why I out-navigate so many of my competitors? I don't waste a minute on fucking drama. People love some fucking drama. You love a good confrontation. Love it. My dad once got so, I once saw my dad, we had a beer truck delivering beer. The beer truck was leaving. It's a big truck, beer truck. The guy didn't have a lot of room in the parking lot. He ran over a flower. I saw my dad from the corner. This man was so happy that he was about to get into a fight with the beer driver. You would have thought he won the fucking lottery. He ran so fast. He is looking for it. And I said, Dad, you look for confrontation. You got to get better inside so you have peace, so you don't fight. My friends, if you're looking for fights, you're hurt. There is no reason to be in major confrontations. The people that win in business, the big game. Not some transactional small shit you think you're somebody. The big fucking game are the people that are capable about being the bigger person in every situation. What's going through my mind is, fuck man, I know most of these people don't fully understand what I'm saying right now. That's what's going through. I'm like, I don't know, I'm gonna fight for this forever. We have to get this framework down because it's super real and it super works. There are tried and true principles that are forever, and then what that allows you to do is have time to look for the new shit. You understand? If you're cruising over here on the empathy, compassion, kindness, patience, accountability side, if you're cruising, because I promise you, whatever's broken over here, it's eating up all the time. If you're insecure, you're overthinking everything. If you're confrontational, you're looking for fucking confrontation. If you're a gossip, you're looking to call your business friend and just shit on some other people, tearing down other people's buildings to make yourself feel better when it's doing nothing for nobody. When you got this shit going, you have time. People was like, Gary, how do you have fucking time? I'm not wasting time on dumb shit. That's how. You know how much energy this shit takes? My friends, let's make a pledge with me right now. Don't talk shit about your competitor. Don't talk shit about your competitor. Let me tell you why. 1, it's a waste of your 10 minutes. 2, what's really happening is you're giving her or him more power. You talking shit about your competitor is making your competitor stronger. I don't even know my competitors' names. I don't even know they exist. Give a fuck. Spend 0 seconds on it. Cheering for them, let them do their thing, has nothing to do with me. The world is abundant. Nobody on earth is taking your money or your happiness. Your perception that they are is taking your money and your fucking happiness. This is where we're at. We're at this crossroads where I genuinely believe that we can reframe the business world. I believe that business could be a remarkable engine of good. I really do. It's got the pieces in place. Inherently, it's built on merit. Inherently, it's built on merit. It's got so many of the ingredients. What it doesn't have is it doesn't have the full conversation being talked about. It's too me. It's too winner takes all. It's too all that. And listen, I love to compete. I love to win. I love to I love all that shit, but it's more complex than that. And I want to get people into that framework. I'll go over here and then we'll go into Q&A. Over here is back to what I said earlier when I got that great woo from that dude right there. The opportunity is enormous. We have a full-fledged, 25 years in, full-scale Web 2.0 world. Social, internet, phone, it's at scale. The highways have been built. The planes have been built. It's at scale. We're all here. In our primes, it's at scale. And over here, we have the emerging Web3 decentralized world. Very similar to what I grew up in 1995 with the internet. For the young, how many people here over the ages of 45? Raise your hand. Raise your hands. You're being a little bashful. Raise your hands. Higher. All right, let's clap it up for us old fuckers. Not a lot, which is amazing. So, for the 45-year-olds plus in here, we truly remember, I'm looking at some of you gray hairs now, right? We remember actually living our entire childhood without the internet. The whole thing. We fully lived life and understood what the world was without it. So when it came, this is now education for the youngsters in here, especially the real youngsters. Like, when it came, it was hard for people to understand. What you're seeing right now with NFTs is very similar. People can't wrap their head around it. The same jokes I hear about NFTs are the same jokes I heard about the internet in 1995. The same person that says, this is so stupid, I'll just control copy it and I own the JPEG. No, you don't. The same thing I heard, which is, Gary, who's gonna buy stuff on the World Wide Web? My answer was, everyone. In 1995, almost anybody I knew over the ages of 35 thought the answer was no one. With the internet around, the narrative is being controlled by a lot of people, not by 7 or 15. That's changing. That's a good thing and that's a bad thing. Let me say it very clear to you all right now. I believe that NFTs are going to be one of the most important things for all of us for the rest of our lives. I also believe right now that 98% of the NFTs that people are buying are going to go to zero and be huge money losses. I also believe the 2% that are out there are going to be the biggest financial wins in those people's lives. That's the game. What does that mean? Like, if I'm sitting there and I haven't discovered this yet, but I believe that Gary might be like, what does that mean? It means you need to do 50 hours of homework, because I promise you're not going to guess your way to the 2%, right? This is a time for, nobody should be in this fucking room right now that has not spent 50 hours reading or listening or watching videos about NFTs. You shouldn't. You're here for me. You shouldn't. If you're here for me, then you're of a certain perspective, a certain mindset, a certain energy, a certain curiosity, a certain ambition. Please, please, please don't make the same mistake you did by not going hard at TikTok 3 years ago, or Snapchat, or all the other shit I've been doing for 15 years. You all know which one you didn't do that now turned out to be what it is. Please spend 50 hours on this. Do you know how many of you have an opinion on NFTs without ever studying an hour on NFTs? You read one headline, or you listened to one friend that kind of knows something about something, and you formed your complete opinion about it. We form our opinions on headlines, not on research. All the opportunity is to do the reverse. Please spend 50 hours on it, because you have to understand, it's contractual infrastructure. It's not about art and collectibles. This is how you're gonna contract every single thing you do, from buying a home, renting a car, all of it will be built on this technology. Please pay attention.